Hi, good day, class. Today we're going to be discussing the discovery of America. So let's go ahead and get some context. First off, we have to know we're talking about Christopher Columbus. Now, who was Christopher Columbus? Well, he had several reasons for going to America, but first and foremost, he was a sailor. He was a navigator of the high seas. Now, his job was to go through and discover a new world, make maps, and establish colonies in the future. You can see right here, this is a Spanish map of what they thought was the known world. As you can see, there are different places through here that they have mapped out as well. You can tell just by looking at the map that this right here is Africa, this right here is Europe, and what they know over here, this is part of Asia, but we haven't discovered all of that yet so far. Now, Christopher Columbus, when he sailed across the seas, he had different types of ships at his command. Now, the names are a little bit hard to pronounce, but just bear with me here. Christopher Columbus commanded 3 different ships. These different ships had different classifications. The Nina and the Pinta were classified as small caravels. Now, you may be asking me, what is a caravel? That may not be the way you pronounce it, but that's how we're going to be pronouncing it today. Caravel was a small cargo ship that typically stayed in shallow to manageable waters close to shore. Now, the Santa Maria was a larger type of ship known as a carrack. Now, a carrack was a long-range, deep-sea type of cargo ship used for transporting goods across long distances on the ocean. Christopher Columbus actually manned or captained the Santa Maria. Now, you may be asking me, what is a captain? What does it mean to be the captain of a ship? Well, think of it back like at a store, like an actual retail store. You have your employees, those are your sailors. You have your managers, those are your officers. But the actual boss of the whole store is the captain. He runs everything on the ship. He's the person that's in charge. He's the one you go talk to when you have to have something done. Alright, so now that we have learned that Christopher Columbus has gone through and explored the ocean trying to get to North America, we have to ask ourselves, why? Why did he want to do that for? Well, obviously, you got to follow the money. He wanted to make money and thusly be able to support himself, support his family, his friends, and the only way you can make money as a navigator is to find new worlds, find new places, set up a colony, and do things like that, So, let's go ahead and talk about what the conclusion is. Okay, first off, he wanted to be a explorer. Now, excuse my writing, of course. He wanted to be explorer. Now, secondly, what made him go? Why was he put on the job to go explore? Well, he was hired by the Spanish. Now, you may be asking me, why on earth would he be hired by the Spanish? He's not even from there. Well, that's a good question. Where is he from? Christopher Columbus is actually an Italian navigator who was hired by the Spanish monarchy to help find new colonies to help support Spain. Go ahead and support their country by having different outposts and colonies, bringing in natural and raw resources. Alright, well, once he got those resources, what would he do? He would send them back overseas with his ships, his carrack and his caravel. He would send them back overseas to help support the motherland or the country he was hired by. So, he was an entrepreneur, aka an explorer at this time, and he was hired by the Spanish, and he was an Italian navigator. Now, what year did he sail the ocean blue? There's a whole rhyme regarding this right here. It's called Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492. Now, this right here will be very, very good for you to be able to use on tests or anything that you have to remember, because rhymes help stick to your memory. That's why I like listening to a good song. It's able to stay in your memory a lot easier than having to read a book, because it's simple and it resonates with ourselves. Now, moving on, we have an assessment we have to complete today. Yes, I know. It is close to the weekend. We want to have some time off to ourselves. I understand completely. But we've got to go through and do a simple discussion board where you will generate for me a minimum of 2 posts. Now, the 2 posts are different in their context. The first post is going to be where you tell me what's your explanation of what we read today or what we actually listened to today in this video lecture. You can tell me what you learned, what was interesting to you, what just really stuck out to you. You know, what are you taking away from this video lecture? Now, the second post I'd like for you to do for me is explain, you know, what questions, what comments, what concerns, questions, comments, and concerns do you have regarding this video lecture? Do you have a outspoken question or a huge question in your mind that you were so confused about? Put it in there. I'll try to explain it to you on the post so everybody can see it, because it may not just be you that has a question. You know, it could be everybody else as well. I'm just not saying it. So go ahead, put it out there for us to see. No judgments. We're here to help. We're here to learn. Now, I would encourage you to go out and respond to other classmates if they have any questions. Go ahead and say, hey, you know, here's the answer to this right here. But you're not required to do it, but I encourage you to do it, because, you know, we're all friends here. So try to help out where you can. And just if you like, say you like one of your classmates' posts, just say, hey, you know, great job. I liked your post. You know, we're being enthusiastic, but now I don't want any negative comments or anything bad. No negativity. We're being professional, okay? All right. Thank you very much. All right. Now for the last part, here's my references for the primary source image that we examined, the map, the Spanish map we examined earlier. So here's my reference as well. All right. And if you have any more questions, always feel free to ask me and send me an email via Canvas or send me a personal message. Whatever you need to do. Have a great day and have a great weekend. And I will see y'all very soon. All right.